Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. The theme of today's khutbah is do not consume one another's wealth unjustly. All praise is due to Allah who has sent down upon his servant the book and has not placed therein any crookedness. I testify that there is no deity worthy of worship but Allah, and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his final messenger. Servants of Allah, fear Allah. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and do not consume one another's wealth unjustly, or send it in bribery to the rulers in order that they might aid you to consume the portion of the wealth of the people in sin, while you know it is unlawful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also say, O you who have believed, do not consume one another's wealth unjustly, but only in lawful business by mutual consent. And do not kill yourself or one another. Indeed, Allah is to you ever merciful. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Al is more fitting for all flesh which has gone out of what is unlawful." Narrated by Imam Ahmad. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam blamed the Jews for their consumption of people's money unlawfully. The Almighty Allah said, "For the wrongdoing of the Jews, we made unlawful to them certain good foods which has been lawful to them, and for their hindering many from Allah's way, and for their taking of usury while they have been forbidden from it, and their consuming of people's wealth unjustly, and we have prepared for the disbelievers among them a painful punishment." Money is very important in people's lives, but they can never do without it. Without it, their lives will be greatly disturbed. Because of its great importance, Sharia prescribed preservation of money and taking care of it. Money is of two types, permissible and forbidden. Sharia has made for lawful money means and method to which it is acquired. What was taken otherwise from deviant ways is not permissible, because it is forbidden money. It is never permissible to be taken or to be eaten, and the Sharia warns against this type of money with the strongest warning. The prayers of a person who consumes haram will not be approved by Allah, even if that person attain all other conditions for these prayers to be approved by Allah. The Prophet ﷺ mentioned a person on a lengthy journey, dusty, stranded, raise his hands to the sky and called and say, "O Allah, O Allah," while he fed on forbidden and impermissible, likewise his drink, clothing, and he was fed on forbidden and impermissible. How could his prayer be accepted? Non-permissible money has different types, such as riba, interest and usury. Riba, the two types which are riba al-fadlu and riba al-nasiya. May Allah save us. The next one is sale of gold and silver on credit or delay payment. This is also one of unpermissible money. When someone sells gold, it is a condition that when you sell gold or silver, there should be exchange immediately without any delay, and one should not sell in credit. This is the condition where the scholar said at-taqabud fil majlis, where everybody is supposed to, as you are giving the gold, you are collecting the money. As you are giving the money, you are collecting the gold. Wallahu a'lam. Money earned from theft, bribery and usurpation. Also, money earned via deceit and deception, selling what one does not own or possess, and that of offense. money and wealth of many people are being taken away unjustly through many dubious means, such as network and multi-level marketing. This is common today. Ponzi schemes in various names and formats. Others are riba and gharar-based banking and insurance systems that are rampant. Alternatives to the non-permissible schemes mentioned above are cooperative societies, portfolio management, investment portfolios, and investment funds, as well as Islamic banking or Islamic banks and takaful outfits. But they all need regulations, licensing, check and balance, Sharia compliance, and auditing. The purpose of money is to serve the members of society, to facilitate the exchange of goods needed to live a virtuous life. Interest hinders this purpose by putting unnecessary burden on the use of money. Interest is contrary to reason and justice. Many previous leaders fought consumption of people's money unjustly, such as Julius Caesar of the Roman Empire, Queen Mary, Queen Elizabeth, King Charles, and some others, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Jackson. Promoters of unjust consumption of people's money fought all these leaders and anyone who stands on their way. They impose all means, especially riba and debt, to enslave people to continue consuming their money unjustly. Some system imposes on citizens payment of compound interest through various taxation, inflation, deflation, recession, and depression. All are all results of their inhuman financial system. It destroys the economy of nations. Sharia has approved many legitimate ways of people earn money and wealth. We all need to learn and ask the learned. This podium previously explained that human beings are instructed to do the needful, but Allah is the provider. Members of the society are encouraged to form small and medium-scale enterprises and assess intervention, especially of federal government via CBN and SMEDAN, which must be riba-free to improve the economy of the nation. The rate of financial exclusion in this country is very high and unmanageable. In conclusion, we must individually and collectively stop patronizing riba and gharar-based financial institutions. The federal government must provide riba-free economy stimulus. Also, to ensure halal consumption. Peace and safety are necessary for agricultural production, doing business. Lack of them result to such a shortage of food supply, an increase of prices, as well as destruction of economy. فسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.